Sexual well-being is about more than just physical pleasure. It is about mutual respect and emotional intimacy. The question is, how do you create mutual respect and emotional intimacy? Where those two terms start are in relation to yourself. What is the respect that you have for yourself? That in itself is going to have a barometer reading to it. The more respectful you are of yourself, that changes the expectations that you have of your partner within the relationship. When we come to emotional intimacy, this once again is about your relationship with self. Are you able to step into an emotional space and understand the full spectrum of emotions that you encounter or experience? Are you allowing of yourself to completely be open within that intimate and emotional space with yourself first and foremost? If you can be, that then becomes a transferable skill into the bedroom. If you find that there are certain blockages in relation to your emotional intimacy with yourself, this is the starting point where you can actually start doing some work on that. If you feel that you fall short within the space of respect, and there are going to be so many different live examples in your life illustrating whether you do respect yourself or not. Those are starting points to start working on. The more you can step into that space and start questioning, am I really respecting myself? You're soon going to find the right answers attached to that. Because if you're questioning if you're respecting yourself, usually there is something that you have to work on there. You'll soon realize what respect looks like to yourself, because you aren't going to allow anybody to squash you or make you feel anything other than amazing. What I find way too often working with the clients that I work with is that they are accepting of things that are destroying the emotional core of themselves. And if we stay in that space for way too long, all that does is condition us into an unconscious belief system that this is what we are deserving. So the immediate experience of something like that gives you that emotional, something doesn't sit well with me in that situation, is the moment that you have to start bringing up for yourself, what is respect in the situation? Am I being respected? Am I respecting myself being in the space? Am I respecting myself keeping myself silent and not addressing the issue head on? We have to give voice to ourselves. We have to give voice to our emotional states. We have to give voice to our thinking, and the whole beauty of the relationship that we find ourselves in, and we can have this as a baseline expectation, is that the other person is willing to